What is Suzanne Wojcicki's net worth? What? Whoa. Hold on a second here. Are you serious? What? She was in charge of Google's original video service, and after observing the success of YouTube, proposed the acquisition of YouTube by Google in 2006. Wojcicki has an estimated net worth of nearly $500 million. What? At 50 years old. Unreal. Suzanne Diane Wojcicki, a net worth of nearly $500 million. What? Wojcicki studied history and literature at Harvard University and graduated with honors in 1990. She originally planned on getting a PhD in economics and pursuing a career in academia, but changed her plans when she discovered an interest in technology. Yep, she helped start Google. She said, "Come on, guys," and brought them into their house and said, here goes a room. Take care of your business, guys. Do what you gotta do. And she did it. And later on, became the CEO of YouTube. And YouTube is worth big money. Check it out. Her alma mater, Harvard University, she got her bachelor's. University of California, that's where she got her master's. Unreal. You know what boggles my mind? I just finished seeing the last video that she did back in February 5th, where it was released on YouTube to show the progress that YouTube is making. YouTube is worth a lot of money. YouTube worth $70 billion. How long ago was this? 2015? See, that's old numbers. How much is YouTube worth?
According to Look-See, in 2017, estimates said that if YouTube were a stock, it would be worth some $75 billion at least. This makes it 5 times the cost of Twitter, that has an estimated market value of $14.52 billion.
It's worth $75 billion. They're making some crazy money. There's a lot of money on YouTube. For me, for advertisers to actually quit YouTube because of a scenario that happened, not having a proper understanding and how YouTube works, because anybody could post a video. We have sick and demented people all over the internet, all over our neighborhoods. You could search your neighborhood and get curious and find out you got pedophiles living in your neighborhood. Everybody has access to a phone. They could do whatever they want with this phone. So for a company to pull out their money acting as if YouTube is sponsoring this is pretty insane. Eyes are on YouTube right now. You have massive amounts of eyes. I see kids everywhere. They're on their tablets as they come into my job, and they're on YouTube. They're playing games. Adults all over the place. They're getting their news on YouTube. They're getting their latest fix on YouTube. The internet is taking over. Cable is dying. It's a dying dinosaur. A lot of news networks, their numbers are plummeting. So they're quick to call out places like YouTube because they're holding YouTube responsible for their numbers plummeting. When you see scenarios like what happened recently, I mean, it's the talk of all over the places. Everywhere you go through the marketplaces, everywhere you go, people are talking about what's going on the news. Do you see what's happening? It's like the latest gossip. Everybody's talking about it. These things have been happening for a very long time. I remember about 5-6 years ago, I was with my son and his eyes opened up one day as he's sitting in front of his tablet. And I said, something's wrong. I went and I checked and see what he was watching. And all I seen was Legos. But come to find out, somebody injected some music into this Lego that was twisted, demonic, demented. The music was out of control, cursing out of control. I said, I can't believe this is going on YouTube Kids. He was on YouTube Kids, the app, because to me, he wasn't old enough to be on the regular app. I was shocked that surfaced on YouTube Kids. And this was years ago. I reported it. And I believe that's our responsibility. We have to, as individuals, as adults, we have to check the history of what our kids are watching. We have individuals that get out there and they have little puppets and they're playing with puppets, and these puppets are doing absurd stuff, weird stuff. And I tell kids, you shouldn't be watching that. Yeah, it's funny, you're gonna laugh, but it's not right. They're not talking right. A lot of these kids don't even know what they're doing. And it's sad that that's going on. But as a community, we need to bring awareness to that. Contact YouTube and let them know this is going on. But for somebody to go out of their way to go contact these companies, email them, let them know this YouTube's allowing this. Suzanne Wojcicki graduated from Harvard. She went to UCLA. Why would she allow something like this to happen? She's a businesswoman. She wants YouTube to thrive. We all want to see it thrive, because it benefits you, us, and everybody else. I'm a creator on here. I haven't seen any success yet, but I'm enjoying the process. I'm 2 years in, and I love what I'm doing, and I'm learning new things that I never thought I would learn. I'm on Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's like blowing my mind. It's like going back to school, and hopefully I see some success in this. For people to get out there and try to destroy thing instead of these people that ain't even involved in it because they have some theory in their mind that YouTube's behind this thing to try to pervert kids out there. Get your mind out the gutter. YouTube is very entertaining and could be very beneficial to a lot of people, especially kids. There's a lot of things that I teach my kids with YouTube. My kid recently, within the past 2 months, learned how to do a Rubik's Cube. Less than 2 minutes. Did it? How long it took you?
1 minute, 57 seconds.
I don't have the patience for that. He sat there and watched people do it. He learned how to draw through artists that are on YouTube that are sharing their talents and their skills and their abilities. YouTube's the second biggest search engine on the internet behind Google, and Google, we know, owns YouTube. I always go to YouTube for a lot of information. There's doctors, there's philosophers, there's all types of educators on there. Everybody's on YouTube now. So for you to try to knock down a system like this is totally insane. We need to come together as a community. If something evolves like this, we need to go out there and bring awareness to it. Contact YouTube, email them, get their attention, let them know there's some nonsense going on and it's not healthy for our kids. Do it in the spirit of peace. Do it right. Be beneficial, be valuable, be helpful. Don't try to knock down a system that's trying to be a help to everybody. YouTube has blessed a lot of people. We need more positive influences out there. And I want to be one of those. What I'm suggesting is this. YouTube is trying to make an effort on communicating with people more often. I know that a lot of people are mad because YouTube has gone through several what they call ad apocalypses, because ads been pulling out where they feel we can't support this because it's destroying our brand or making our brand look bad because we're investing in this and this. They're investing our money into other people that shouldn't be getting paid. I understand that, things happen, mistakes happen. It's a business. But one thing we're not taking into account is there's a lot of good on here. It's a lot of good people, good-hearted people, people who are bringing value to people, people who are building up people who are starting businesses through business-minded people who are helping people. I suggest that YouTube, instead of just creating videos with pictures and all this other stuff, get personal. Yeah, you're going to get dislikes for a little while, but you got to earn the respect of the people. Standing in front of the camera is hard to do. I've been doing it for the past 2 years. It's been a difficult thing, but it's just like riding a bike or learning how to swim. After a while, you gain some level of confidence. You get in front of the camera, you speak to the people, and you create a relationship with the people. I think that's what's most important. Corporations are just out of their mind instead of being part of the solution, because eyes are on YouTube. There needs to be an atmosphere of boldness and confidence to be able to speak to the community. I think if this is a video community, we need to step in front of this video and actually talk to the people out there. You're smarter than me. I don't even have a degree. All I know is if I did have a Harvard degree or a degree from UCLA or from the University of California, I would find some way to sit in front of a camera and talk to the people. So currently there's 64,816 subscribers to Suzanne Wojcicki's channel, and she's put up 3 videos in the span of 7 months. I know the ratios are very bad here. I'm not gonna play the videos, but you can see 47,000 dislikes to 8,000 likes. And then here we have 38 to 12. On this one we have 95 to 13. Which is bad. I believe that had to do with a lot of creators that were getting paid at one period of time, and the money's no longer there, and they were relying on that money to survive and pay their bills, which I don't see it as a career. I see it as a hobby. I don't think people should surrender everything to do this. When a person gets their money taken away from them, they're gonna be bitter. That's how it always is. I believe that investors and companies will come right back. I don't think YouTube is going through it. You know what an apocalypse is? When the apocalypse happens, it's over. YouTube's not over. This could be fixed. Problems could be fixed. It's not a perfect system. I hear a lot of people complain. Even I got mad a couple times because any random person could come on a video and steal the video. I'm like, why are you taking my video? Like, what's the point? Until they could get the system to be better, we gotta be a part of the system and help the system get better. I've tried other video apps and they're nowhere near as good as YouTube. Nobody can compete yet. They're not even close. YouTube's the best system out there. Let me tell you something. I've never gotten paid through YouTube. I've never received a check or gotten together with any company or did anything. I'm doing this for the fun of it. If anything comes out of it, I'll be a happy man. I've benefited a lot from YouTube. I've learned a lot from YouTube. I'm in YouTube University right now learning how to video edit. I'm watching videos on Adobe Premiere and how to use Adobe. Be a part of the community. Don't try to knock this down. If we ain't got this, imagine if YouTube shuts down. Where we gonna go?